So the video I recorded last night in my garage got corrupted, so I'm gonna have to refilm it here in my kitchen because I don't feel like going down there. There's a lot of diet and exercise advice available on YouTube, but something I find much more valuable and rare is when people talk about the mindset that got them to the point where they can actually follow those steps. Because it's one thing to hear about all these things that you should do to lose weight and get in shape, but it's one thing to actually follow those steps and actually, implement them into your own unique life. So today we're breaking out the psychology undergrad diploma because we're talking top psychological hacks to get yourself into shape in the form of a numbered list, because I think YouTube loves those. For the YouTube algorithm! Number 5 is going to be to use social psychology to your advantage. So if you're trying to get in shape and your friends are constantly wanting to go hang out at McDonald's or In-N-Out all day and, go home and play Mortal Kombat on the couch, you don't need to get new friends, but something you can do is just watch more fitness YouTubers that'll actually influence you and pull your average up to start thinking of yourself as someone who exercises more. And the reason for that is this idea of conformity. Humans are social creatures. They like to trend in the direction of others. So if they see someone on YouTube and they're watching them constantly and they remind them of themselves in some way, they're naturally going to gravitate towards doing the things that that person likes to do. And if they're a fitness YouTuber, they're constantly going to be hearing this person talk about fitness, and that'll influence them in their own lives. Number 4 is going to be to get a mental heuristic. This is a mental shortcut or a rule of thumb. Humans really like those because we don't like to think about things that we don't have to over and over again. So something like this could be the way Greg Doucette is always saying, train harder than last time. Maybe you can implement something like that into your own life. It's hard to think about all the reasons we should do something, but if you have a mental shortcut and all you have to do is think of the shortcut and you do the thing, then that makes life a lot easier. Number 3 is going to be really quick. So it's going to be get a smartwatch. Apple has perfected the idea of positive reinforcement to get people off the couch. When you see you have 100 calories left to burn for the day or 3,000 more steps, you might just go for a walk when you otherwise might not have. What are we on? Number 3? Number 3 is a big boy because that's food placement. You've probably heard something like this before. So let's say you got out of bed, you're going to the kitchen. It's really hard to not eat breakfast cereal. But what do we have here? A jug of water. So first thing you get out of bed, chug the water. You'll kind of have a full belly. One thing that I found in myself is I usually want cereal when I'm actually just thirsty. So if I drink a ton of water, I normally don't go for the breakfast cereal because I don't know. I feel like I just want it for the moistness, if that makes sense. So I end up eating something drier for breakfast, like oatmeal and eggs. So in the same realm as the food placement, don't have delicious snacks readily available in your pantry. So one thing that grocery stores use to get you to buy the expensive things is they put them at eye level. So at eye level, I have popcorn and rice cakes. This is, darn this camera. This is Orville Redenbacher Smart Pop. So I have kettle corn and the salty flavor. Another thing is the fridge. Don't have I don't know, what's something bad people have in their fridge? Pie? I don't know. Do people have pie in their fridge? I've had pie in this fridge before. Here, let me set the camera up right here. So one thing I would recommend is to have diet soda, super easy to grab in your fridge, because I find that when you're just popping open the fridge to look for a snack and you see a ton of these, I actually need to go get more. All I have is Coke right now. It's a lot easier to just grab a diet soda than whatever snack you were thinking you wanted. So something else I have easily available is Greek yogurt. So Greek yogurt, soda, that usually solves my snacking problem. Number 2 is gonna be tracking. So I know you've all probably heard that you should track the calories you're eating, like in MyFitnessPal, down to the gram. I recommend getting a food scale so that you can see how many calories are actually in everything, because stuff flies. Let's do a quick experiment. We got Nature's Own butter bread. It's the crust pieces that I don't wanna eat. So these are supposedly 60 calories per slice. It's supposed to be 26 grams for a slice. Let's see here. We'll see about that. Boom. Oops. I squished it and it came out different. It's here, I'll put it down. 20 grams. So a serving is supposed to be 26, so that's not actually 60 calories. This is 40 calories or something. I don't know. I didn't do the math on that. But sometimes it's less, sometimes it's more. Get a food scale and you'll be more accurate. Now I know it's like super annoying to track every single thing you eat, so what I would recommend is to actually just eat the same things all the time. I know it sounds dumb, but pick a couple of meals that you enjoy for breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day and just eat the same things every day. And then for your snacks, just keep it simple so you don't have to add in a bunch of things into MyFitnessPal. I feel like we don't eat as many things as we think we do. Like we all kind of just tend to eat the same thing over and over, so just put that into MyFitnessPal so you know how much of it you're eating. And number one is gonna have to be mindfulness, because if you don't have mindfulness, then you're just gonna kind of go into autopilot and not really implement these things into your own life. So I would recommend, in order to develop this skill, because it is a skill that you have to practice, is as soon as you get out of bed, drink your water. But like you can lay down on the couch, pop in your headphones and just do like 5 minutes of headspace. If you haven't heard of it, headspace is like a meditation app. This guy like guides you through it. But yeah, just lay on the couch for 5 minutes like as soon as you wake up and practice being mindful. Another reason to develop mindfulness within yourself is that it'll keep you more on track. It'll keep you aware of your goals, of how you feel. If you eat a ton of cookies, you'll realize like how it makes you feel. Whereas otherwise you just kind of go into autopilot, you eat the cookies, you go like veg out on the couch and you don't really think about it. But when you're more aware of your body, you realize how you feel and you don't want to feel that way anymore, if that makes sense. So those are my top 5 tips. I'll try to put them on the screen now. And yeah, so those are my top 5 psychological hacks to hack your brain into getting in shape. Drink diet soda. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.